Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dan. Welcome to the Blonde Blitz. I am here with Nikki, Nick, and Deb. Uh, Blondes No Ball, the first annual Blondes No Ball, all 32 team mock draft. Ladies, what's up?
Yes.
Pleasure to be hosting this event. Hopefully, everybody likes and subscribe to that sports network, of course, and our Blonde Blitz YouTube channel. And of course, if you're watching or listening, please go to UnderDog Fantasy Sports and type in the promo code Blonde for all caps for up to $100 on your first deposit. It's a lot of fun, especially with NBA and NHL playoffs going on, baseball's going on. It's a lot of fun going on. So be sure to check that out. It's a lot of fun, especially when you win. Obviously, be responsible about it. We are not the ones responsible for your money. So
I can't be responsible for my own money. I can't be responsible for your money.
I don't want responsibility for nobody's money. Nope, sorry. But
not
not in this economy.
No, gamble responsibly. Have fun. I mean, we're giving them a discount with code Blonde. So
we're saving money.
Yeah, I'm still playing on mine.
So. Oh, on your discount code? You use code Blonde? Fantastic.
Yeah. Nice.
By the way, way to spell his name right. You're welcome.
I know. Come on. That is not how you spell Saquon.
You're gonna make fun of us. Make fun of us with the correct pronunciation of his name. Anyway, we have a fun show tonight. Obviously we're gonna go through all 32 teams, so we might as well get into it. Hopefully both of you guys are ready for tomorrow. Me and Nikki are gonna be hanging out, so that's gonna be interesting and fun at the same time. But
I wish I was there with you guys.
What's your game
just
plan?
A quick flight tonight. Come on.
Right. I'll just hop on a red eye. I'll be there too. I'll surprise everybody. I'm actually gonna go to both the Chargers and the Rams draft party.
So okay.
Yeah. The Chargers are doing a pub crawl. So they're actually having like 5 or 6 different bars in the LA Orange County area. And it'll be really, really fun. And then the Rams are actually in Hermosa Beach, which is right down the street from my place. And they actually have a real football field on the beach. It's the very first time that's happening.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm excited to see it.
All we get is a joint draft party with the Jets. That's all we get.
Oh, wow. Actually, maybe we'll hop on the red eye out in LA.
Come on out. Yes. I have rooms.
It'll be fun. Nikki's assistant was like, you guys should have came. And I'm like, yeah. No, I see that tin can.
That's weird having the Giants and the Jets together.
Well, you stay on that one side and you others stay on the other. They don't cross the line, you know.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be weird. Okay.
Yeah, I've never gone to that event and I never plan on going.
That's weird.
But from my friends that have gone before, they have fun. But it's the Knicks beating the Sixers again. Knicks in 4.
Rub it in.
Only fair because you guys got Saquon, so we have to rub it in. We have
Saquon, a decade worth of misery against the Eagles. Me with the Phillies in 07 and 08 and 09, and then 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Yeah, the Raps beat the Sixers. Go for it. Whatever.
Oh,
the Knicks.
It's been close though. It has been.
It's been a great series.
Yeah.
You guys got double banged by You guys got double banged by Mike Bream. So
it's very like 90s Knicks basketball out there. It's like very old school type series. I love it. It's a very gritty team. You have to love it. Whether you're a diehard basketball fan, a casual fan, like this is the series that I think you want to watch.
Yep.
So
I don't
agree
with that.
So
not a huge basketball fan, but I do. The 76ers Knicks I will watch. So
yeah, that's the one you want to watch. Yep.
So tomorrow night
basketball vibe.
So tonight, not tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be watching the Knicks and the draft with Nikki. So if you get funny tweets of me getting kicked out of Nikki's house, those are probably the reasoning why. But it's gonna be a fun night.
Well, maybe we'll get Deb. Maybe she'll pop on for
I'll pop in
10 minutes or so. Show us what's going on in these pubs and this dual team draft party
on the beach. I'm actually gonna I'm trying to figure out right now where the actual Rams draft house is. So I'm gonna try to get a little exclusive stuff there. We'll see if that actually happens. But I'll definitely gonna find it. Whether or not they let me in is a whole other story.
She will find it, everybody. I don't know if she's getting in. I feel like Deb will find a way in, though.
Well, and especially if Puka, I'm hearing rumors Puka Nakua might be there, so they have to try extra hard. No.
Extra hard. Now you have to try. Yes.
I've heard there's a jacket that he got for his rookie season because of all the records that he broke. So there's an actual jacket of Puka Nakua's in this house. So I have to see it firsthand.
All right.
Deb's going to get in the house. Why
don't
you bet on that?
House.
See, that's going to be the fun thing tomorrow, Nikki, is New York doesn't have the gambling of what player goes where. So Jersey has that. So maybe we sprinkle some fun with that tomorrow.
I'm just betting. My prop bet is if Deb is getting into the Rams house.
Well, that's like negative 15,000.
I fully believe she'll get in, but you never know.
Never know
what you're dealing with.
You're gonna have to put down $1,500 just to win 100.
I think she's getting in, but
it's like on Instagram on DraftKings when they're like, someone puts like 25 cents in for like a negative 25, and they win like a negative penny.
I'll be like, excuse me, don't you know who I am? I'm Deb from the Blonde Blitz. Like,
yes.
Like,
we interviewed Brian Urlacher. Don't you know us?
Yes, blondes no ball. They know the draft. I need to be in here.
All right, ladies. Let's get. This is going to be a long pod, so we got to get to it quick.
Wait! Before we do that, since we're probably not going to have time for DM of the week, I just want to announce to everybody that I got a DM. They thought they were DMing Deb, but they were DMing my personal account.
Wait, what did it say?
It said, Deb, you look great. You had your pink Eagles sweatshirt on, and they were complimenting how beautiful and nice and pretty you looked.
Oh, thank you to whoever DM'd Nikki. We appreciate that so much. I got my first DM, guys.
In a roundabout way.
Send it to Deb's, account. I'm all for being the filter, but
That's funny.
I don't want to have to relay a more risque message. You know what I mean?
The Dong Show at Deb.
And yes, Hamid, Deb is an Eagles fan. Very much so. Yeah.
All right, ladies. So here's the rules. Nikki, obviously Deb starts first. She has all the odd numbers. Nikki has all the even. Deb also has the Eagles pick at 22. We're not trading because that's too much work for me to go on PFF. Once again, we're going on PFF just to go as the board. We will rapid fire names, and then you will refute why you picked them. If either me or Nikki or me or Deb want to question about it, feel free, but make sure we are quick about it. Rapid fire type thing, since we got to get through all 32 teams.
By the way, I went a little off PFF, but not too bad, hopefully. So.
Okay, it's honestly, it's okay. It's just more of a guidance thing. I'll just have to type. Yeah. It's okay.
All right, I went with my own personal picks a little bit. So
I did too. I used like 18 different sources.
Which it's honestly, it's just for us to show everybody who we got. So
all right, let's go.
Here, let me go on to the other screen so I could actually see it. But obviously, Deb is on the clock with number 1. Man, I have too many tabs. This is hilarious. All right, there we go. All right.
All right, shall I go?
Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I enter draft. All right, you're on the clock, Deb.
All right, first pick going to the Chicago Bears. I've got Caleb Williams, quarterback, USC. He is the only other quarterback to be selected 1-1 from USC. Goes to Carson Palmer. He went to the Bengals in 2003. Yeah, and over 500 players from USC who have gone on to play in the NFL. Only 17 quarterbacks have ever actually played in an NFL game, and no USC quarterback has ever played in a Super Bowl. Those are my stats for number 1. Number 2, Nikki.
The Commander, she was wearing burgundy and gold this week to my displeasure.
Listen, I wasn't wearing it for the Commanders. It was just the outfit I was feeling. But I was kind of kicking off draft week because I think we've all said that the draft really starts with the Commanders, which I have them taking Jaden Daniels, everyone.
I agree.
All right.
Number 3 for the Patriots, I've got Drake May. I think that's that.
Slow down, Deb. I only have. Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
You said rapid fire, so
right, but I thought you guys were gonna talk more about it. Like
you said, rapid fire.
Well,
I mean,
like, talk just a little bit. I do have. I gotta type everything up. All right, Deb,
wow.
Drake May.
Okay.
Why do you want to go Drake May?
I mean, because he's the third best quarterback.
Because he's Drake May.
Yeah,
All right, thanks. That's
third
elaborate.
best quarterback in the draft. Interesting though, the Patriots did meet earlier with Washington quarterback Michael Penix too, so he's more projected as a late first round pick. So it's interesting that that they had that meeting too. If I were May, I would not be so happy, but I think he's going to go number 3 to the Patriots.
Penix is such a reach at 3. Like, please, like, don't even. He's such.
I think that's just them doing due diligence, and if they trade back with some sort of team from New York or New Jersey.
Do you think that's going to happen though?
Probably not, but that would be fun to think about.
And I think if it, well, I won't go into Giants territory here. But
we'll get into that later. But
after Nikki gives her pick, then I'll talk about it.
I was sipping my tea. So Arizona Cardinals at number 4. Nick, where are we going?
Marvin Harrison Jr. He is too good for them not to take him, and that wide receiver room could really use some explosiveness. So, if Kyler Murray studies and wants to do his job, I could see them, really doing something.
As long as Call of Duty doesn't come out in a certain time period, which it always does, they're fine. Those stats are hilarious. So
can I just add something really, really, really fast? I actually think the Giants are going to trade with Arizona and pick JJ McCarthy. That's where I'm going with that pick. Sorry, Nick.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Number 5, the Chargers on the clock, Deb. You can go 2 different ways. Do you go Neighbors? Do you go Joe Alt? Those seem to be the two names that we have seen the Chargers link up to the last couple of weeks or months. Harbaugh seems to be more the offensive line guy, or just get the stud wide receiver. Deb, where would you go?
I mean, I think Neighbors or Alt. I'm going to go Neighbors, but to be honest, I actually had Marvin Harrison Jr. As well for the Chargers. Okay. That's who I want to hear or to see.
Oh, right, because you made the trade before.
Sorry.
Yes, you made the trade.
I'm making it difficult. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. That's why the names are on the board. It's good.
I think Neighbors, and I think Joe Alt is a great choice as well. I mean, the guy's he's an amazing athlete and he's a big dude. So let's do it. Yeah.
So Malik Neighbors from LSU going number 5. All right, Nikki, our love New York Giants at number 6.
Well, in real life, I actually think they're going to trade out of the spot. But if they stay, I think they get Neighbors. But since he's off the board, I will go with our boy that we have picked, 2 times now, Danny? So
it's going to be 3.
3 times. Roma
it's a sign. Roma Doomsday. All right.
That's who I went with you.
We've talked ad nauseum with Nikki. Obviously, he's the number 1 wide receiver, potentially. He is very fast, very tall. He is a quarterback's best friend. He's obviously any other year, he would be wide receiver 1, but with 2 generational talents in Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr., it is quite a feat. So that would be a good pick, Nikki, if he is the last wide receiver on the board and we don't trade up or back. Good constellation plays. All right, Titans, number 7. All right, Deb, who are you going with? Joe Alt, or are we going Brock Bowers, Cooper DeJean?
You took the words out of my mouth. I'm going Joe Alt.
All right, I gotta stop doing that.
That's okay. It's fine. I mean,
thunder. That's what he does. He steals people's thunder.
That's okay. Yep. I mean, this kid is 321 pounds. Like he's
massive. He's 6'8".
Blood. Yeah.
He's
his dad. was a Kansas City Chiefs player, younger brother, played ice hockey. That like this guy's a beast. So yeah, I'm going to all.
All
For
right.
the Titans.
He is a freak of nature, that kid.
All right. Number 8, the Atlanta Falcons. They had a great offseason so far this offseason. Where do you go, Nick?
I'm going. So, by the way, if you guys have followed me for the past 4 years, I can barely pronounce anybody's name. So I always say, come for the show, but stay for my mispronunciation. So Jared, I guess it's Verse, right? Yeah, Jared Verse. So edge out of Florida State with Raheem Morris there. I think that's the direction they go.
Han, who's it? What's his name?
Verse is the last name.
Okay. Jared Verse. All right. That's the interesting name. All right. Good. I like the differences. Do you have any comments on that before we?
I already gave my comments. Moving on. Number 9.
Reachy Reach.
I actually had neighbors here, so I think.
Wow,
Wow, you think he's gonna fall?
Yeah.
Really?
Colts. Mm-hmm. Wow. He was my. We'll see. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I have him going. Yeah.
How's the chat going since I'm not on the screen?
I don't know. I've got multiple screens.
We have JJ No Matter What from Vincent.
Hamid, that's my buddy Vin.
Hamid said Giants don't have a quarterback. And verse the D end.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Number 9, Deb. Brown.
I just did 9.
I didn't hear. Who'd you say?
Oh, I said neighbors.
Oh no, he's already gone.
He's off.
Oh, I don't know then. I don't.
Yeah, you just gotta go off.
All right, so we're gonna do what we always do on fantasy drafts. Nikki, the best player available.
Yeah, best player available.
I hope to God you don't have Brock Bowers going to the Jets, but Brock Bowers it is.
I do. Oh my God! How dare you? You gotta let. Why are you operating this board? Okay. Well, I do think the Jets end up taking Brock Bowers because they don't need a tackle anymore. They signed Tyrone Smith, right? And I think they don't have anything at tight end. And I think Aaron Rodgers would be very appreciative of maybe having a tight end. So I do think that they go there. I don't know why you gave Chicago a tight end. So I can't see who's next.
It's Cooper DeJean, Keon Mitchell, cornerback.
This is so small.
I can't see it either. That's
why didn't you tell me? All right. All right, hold on.
There's no way to make it bigger?
That's what it had no problem the other night. Hold on. Let's see.
Just take who's the first guy up there?
It is Cooper DeJean.
I don't think I have him on my board at all for round 1. So sure, take him.
All right.
Now you messed up my whole entire board because you had to go Bowers to the Bears, which makes sense.
I went.
No, you didn't. You just didn't even think, actually. So
I just went best guy available.
My bad. I had Bowers to the Jets.
Yeah, like that. This is like not the Danny board. This is the Blonde Blitz board, but okay.
I have to say I would love it if Bowers does go to the Jets because that means he gets drafted in the top 10, and most tight ends don't. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not very popular. Like 2 years ago, I talked to Gronk, and he had said I had asked him that question because none of the tight ends on the first day had gone, and I was like, is that he was it's kind of it's ever since Kyle Pitts was like the first one to go in the top 10 to how many years ago? When was that? Anyway,
right.
I'm excited to see a tight end in the top 10.
Okay, so for the record, let the jury know that
I jumped the gun. My bad.
Jets. We both agree that the Jets are taking Brock Bowers.
Yes. Is this better now for your view?
And we have a quick question too. Hamid said, "Deb, do you think the Eagles are going to trade to the top 10?" I don't think they are. I don't think we need to.
For what?
We don't need a wide receiver. We don't need a quarterback. I think we need I think we need corners, and I think we need O-line. So,
all right, Deb, number 11, Vikings.
Right. Who do I have at 11? Oh, I have Michael Penix at 11. He's still on the board, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh. I mean, I like Penix. Like I said, I thought he'd be a little bit later. I think 11. Vikings need a quarterback. I'm not sure if Sam Darnold's it or not. And I mean, Penix is already wearing purple for Washington. Why not wear it for the Vikings too?
All right, Nick.
It's also my high school colors, by the way. So
Wait, what were your high school colors?
purple and white. So I always tend to go purple. So
mine were, and I mean, for hideous cheerleading uniforms, they were green, gold, and white.
Oh,
tough colors.
Yeah, no, I love the royal.
Had an aversion to green for a long time.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Green, gold, and white.
Oh. Thing. Okay.
Yes, I mean it's an Eagles thing. It's a traumatic thing because it wasn't like I can pull off like an olive green or a mint green. It was like that harsh green,
like that Kelly weird.
Yes,
that matches with yellow green.
Yes, that's a tough one. But one year, my senior year, we did a state competition for New Jersey, and we went all white, and then it was just cats across because we were the Wildcats in the green and gold, and that was my favorite look. But we got dirty really quick. Anyway, sorry to digress. No one cares about my high school cheerleading career.
Good to know Nikki's past. We both were cheerleaders as well. So
yes. So I have Terrion Arnold going to Denver. He's out of Alabama. I guess, and you guys you'll probably agree with me, if this board went a different way. I know that there's rumors they could take Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix in the first round anywhere is a bit of a reach. But I don't know that they're if they take a quarterback now at 12, I don't think whoever they get is going to add any immediate value to their quarterback room. So I think they end up going defense here.
All right. Deb, what about pick 13 to the Raiders?
All right. So I think the Raiders, they actually do need a quarterback, but I am actually I'm going to go Oregon State offensive tackle Talisa Fugaga. That's not how you say that.
Damn it's
Talisa Fuaga is how you say that. I need to say it slowly. Everyone say it with me. Talisa Fuaga is how you say that.
Fuaga, yeah. Fuaga.
I'm just glad I did have him. So I will change course when I get there. But I'm just glad you had to say it and not me.
Yep.
I have my lip gloss in my hand. Let me put it down.
And he doesn't quite have the typical size for the position. He's 6'5", but he's got good bulk, good arm. So what else?
Okay.
Right.
Where else
Nikki,
do we go?
14.
Oh, our friend Fred Flintstone is back. I thought he was banned from here.
No, I just put him in timeout. What did you say?
The one in the middle is so bossy. She definitely doesn't know. She definitely what?
She doesn't know football. Oh, yeah. He was on here Monday night with some nastier comments. So anyway, moving on. What are we at? The Saints at 14?
I think we're at 14.
Okay. So oh God. I don't know. How do you even say this?
Fashanu from Penn State.
Fashanu, thank you. I'm not even attempting this first name. Yes. Thank you. So I believe we could say that Trevor Penning is a bust or careening into bust area. So from what I've read, he is a great player to come in and replace him. So.
Okay. All right. Next pick, the Colts at pick 15.
Pick 15. I have got a CB actually.
Okay.
I picked Teron Arnold from Alabama. Always go with the Alabama boys.
He's off because
he's off.
Is he off? Okay.
Come on, Deb. Pay attention.
I don't. Sorry, I can't see a thing. I can't see the board. So who I can't go. Yeah, I can't.
All right.
All I see is the first name. Sorry.
All right.
Second one, UCLA. Latu.
All right.
Go.
All right. Sorry. Just tell me what position you're thinking, and I'll.
That's fine.
My bad. All good.
Oh, right. Damn. Are you taking Latu?
Yeah.
Well, this is fun.
Sorry. I actually had him for the Rams, but
I had him for the Dolphins, but okay. We're all screwed up here.
Yep. Well, at least we know who we're talking about. Who's good.
Fred doesn't think we know what we're talking about, but who cares what Fred thinks?
He to be honest, he might actually go sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have him going to the Falcons at number 8 too. So
he was a stud. He was a stud the few games I watched at UCLA last year. He was always getting to the quarterback. So.
Well, and also too, I mean, they told him to retire his sophomore year because he had a neck injury. He had like a fusion, which I'm talking to doctors right now about a fusion for my back, and it's just not something you mess with. And he's about to make the NFL, so yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if he went to the Falcons at number 8 too. So.
Okay, so Nikki, 16th pick, Seahawks. Who are we going with?
Well, I was going to take what is his name? Fugaga, whatever. But just go best
Fuaga.
Yeah, just go best available.
All right. So that's Keon Mitchell. Deb, do you have Keon Mitchell going anywhere?
I do not have Keon Mitchell going anywhere.
Nikki, do you have him anywhere of importance of you messing up your draft board?
Nope.
Okay. Keon Mitchell to recreate the Legion of Boom in Seattle. All right, next pick, Jacksonville Jaguars at pick 17. Where are we going?
All right. I also did a CB here. I messed it all up from Nate Wiggins, Clemson.
All right. First name off the board on the CBs. All right, cool. All right, we're cooking. All right, Nikki, Bengals, 18th pick. Where are we going with your buddy, Joey B?
My buddy, my boyfriend. My boyfriend. Pay attention.
Boyfriend, who everybody wants to leave now. T. Higgins and Hendrickson want to request
Well, listen,
trade.
we got to protect my boyfriend. Cincinnati's had their issues with the offensive line. I'm going J.C. Latham here for the Bengals.
All right. Load up. All right, Deb. One of your LA teams, the Rams.
Ooh. All right. I was going to go Latu here.
Oh.
Obviously can't.
Me too. Oh, yeah. No, not me too.
Is there another edge we're looking at here? I could go quarterback too. They don't need a quarterback, but and they don't need a wide receiver. Where do we need here? Who's the first one on the board? Newton?
Newton, yep.
All right.
Well, they did lose an all-time great at defensive line, so
let's go there.
Newton is. Byron Murphy is.
Donald is like legend. Yes.
Yeah.
He does practice with knives, so he's
just no big shoes to fill or anything. No pressure.
No pressure.
All right.
Nikki likes the Giants and the Bengals. Yes. I mean, I did wear my Bengals jersey on here one week, so
he does.
When the Giants really made me mad.
All right, Nick. What position are you going for the Steelers?
I am taking Troy Thanitu?
Offensive lineman?
Yep. This is my pattern because
Nikki loves the offensive lineman.
I do.
Yeah.
Last year I was like so heavy on the defense, and as I'm doing my picks this year, I was like, God, I'm so heavy on offensive line that I think there's a lot of teams that really need some offensive line help. Right. And if you're looking at the AFC North, I mean, they all beat each other up. They kind of have to build the trenches there.
Of course, and mention obviously wide receiver and tackles are going to be growing off trees this draft. There's so many players on both sides, both positions, that you could probably find a guy in the later rounds if you unfortunately don't make out in the first 2 rounds with offensive line and wide receivers. So, all right, Deb, pick 21. We got the Miami Dolphins. So Deb's going back-to-back picks, by the way, because
I thought Nikki was doing Dolphins.
Oh, she is? I have the Dolphins.
All right,
I took the back-to-back pick, because Deb has the Eagles. So I was going to go Latu here, but, I will take – I guess we can just go best available for the Dolphins.
Byron Murphy, who's an absolute stud. If I'm a Dolphins fan and he's still on the board for this pick, I'm doing cartwheels, even though I can't do one. All right, Deb.
Yep.
It's your turn. Philadelphia's counting on you. You got
all of Philly is counting
all on me.
Philly, how he called you up and said, all right, Deb. What am I doing this year? Because we need to fix up the defense. We need a DB. We need a linebacker. Dallas Turner is still on the board right now. He could fit right into the Philadelphia Eagles' really, really devastating pass rush. Where do you go for the Eagles pick?
So I was going to go Tyler Guyton, but you already took that, Nick, right? You already took him? So we'll go Dallas? Yeah?
Oh, did I take him? I don't think I took him.
No. Who?
Tyler Guyton?
What position?
He's offensive tackle. Like he was, to not replace Lane Johnson, because let's be honest, you can't replace Lane Johnson, but I think
Grant Barton?
No. Guyton is how you spell it.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, hold on. There you go. From Oklahoma.
There we go. Oklahoma, offensive tackle.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Dallas Turner is still on the board. He's the guy sweating out at his draft party right now, thinking, "What is going on? I'm gonna fire my agent. I'm just so mad right now. I'm gonna think of 23 teams that I'm gonna be pissed about the rest of my career. You should have had me right now." All right, Minnesota pick 23. Deb goes for the.
Oh, it's me again. Who am I going here? I'm going Chop Robinson.
Damn it.
Chop going over Dallas Turner. Wow.
Sorry, Nick. Gotta go Penn State. Gotta go my.
Damn.
All right. Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Turner waiting to be called right now. They don't.
Well, he can keep fucking waiting because I'm not taking him. I have the Cowboys taking Amarius Mims.
All right. Nikki really loves the offensive lineman.
Yeah,
I do. I could see another one Guyton going here too. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles don't take him, and he falls to the Cowboys. So.
All right.
I'm going 1-2. So next with the Packers.
All right. Who are you going with now?
I'm going with Jordan Morgan from Arizona.
All right. They're just flying off like hotcakes. All right, Bucks. Nick.
Well, that's where I had Chop Robinson. So I guess, should we give Dallas Turner his due here?
I mean,
sure,
yes.
Why not?
He's like, finally. All right, Arizona for their second pick of the first round. They did pick up Marvin Harrison Jr. Who do you have going to the Arizona Cardinals for their second pick in the first round?
So I debated between Adani here and Darius Robertson. I'm going to go Darius for the Cardinals. He reminds me of Desmond Bryant. So going there.
Wide receiver?
No, he's a DL.
Oh, sorry. All right, defensive line. And who did you say?
His Darius Robinson.
Darius Robinson. Let me quicker to type that up. Oh, I can't. Oh.
Or I could go Mitchell wide receiver if you want. I'm just switching then.
Darius Robinson. There you go. From Mizzou. All right. Bills. Nikki, they need a wide receiver.
Thomas Jr., wide receiver out of LSU. So it's like the talent factory over there. So, Diggs is gone. Gabe Davis is gone. They need to address the wide receiver position. So.
All right. Detroit Lions at number 9. Remember, the draft is at Detroit, so make sure you make the right move or you get booed by a lot of people.
I am definitely going Adani Mitchell for this one. A.D. Mitchell, wide receiver. Texas, played for Texas, former Georgia. He won 2 natties. This kid's fire. So that's where we're going.
All right. Nick, the Ravens at number 30.
The Ravens. Kool-Aid McKinstry out of Alabama. Like, I feel like that.
That's a Ravens pick.
That's a Ravens pick. What a cool name it is, though.
Okay.
But the Alabama bench to Baltimore, like that funnel keeps getting fed really, really well.
Oh, yeah.
And I think for him, I've seen him mock somewhere between like 25 and 32. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that he does fall to Baltimore at 30. They say he's a playmaker, really versatile, highly intelligent. So I think Baltimore would be happy getting him.
All right. Deb,
can I say real quick? Can we just go back to the Kool-Aid thing? I can't wait to hear the media's questions to this kid, because I have to say I was there in the draft with Sauce Gardner, and every single question was like, "Hey Sauce, what kind of sauce do you like? Is it hot? Is it spicy? Is it?" And I literally was like, "Are we really media people asking these questions?" Like I was embarrassed for the media that was sitting in the room. So I cannot even imagine the questions that this kid's gonna get with the name Kool-Aid. Like.
Oh my God. Well, it's a nickname. I believe his grandmother gave it to him because she said his smile reminded her of the Kool-Aid Man. His real name is, I hope I say it right, Jaquincy. So
there we go. But yeah, even so, they're gonna be like, Kool-Aid. Is it
what flavor?
What, I can just hear it all happening in my head as he has his first reference.
I mean, you got to go red.
I don't drink Kool-Aid. I don't know.
I haven't had Kool-Aid in like ages, but you would go red. All right. 49ers pick at 31, Deb. Who are we going with?
This is an interesting one, huh?
So I'm going to joke here, but I'm going to go Luke McCaffrey because I want to see Luke and Christian play for the same team that their dad won a Super Bowl with.
All right.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Right. I know.
He's not going to go in the first round. Joking, but that would be so really, really nice to see. I'm going to go Jackson Powers Johnson, center, Oregon. This kid, he looks like a teddy bear. Saw some pictures, but apparently he is physical and super mean on the field. He's got great athleticism, great hand use. His one thing is his quickness isn't so great, and we all know Kyle Shanahan prefers quick centers, but he'll bring a different dynamic to the offensive line. So we'll see.
All right. To wrap it off, the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Nikki, do you stay with your trends? They do need a tackle. Do they go wide receiver or defensive line? Are the needs that PFF does give them?
Okay, so before we do that, our chat is saying that grape Kool-Aid is better.
Okay. I do like grape.
I don't hate it. I like it.
I mean, he had a strawberry, pineapple, and sea moss smoothie. I also had a strawberry and banana smoothie from Pliables today on my way home from a meeting. So
nice.
That hit the spot. Anyway, I am going to go Kingsley Sue Montania. I don't know. Doesn't matter, right? So Chiefs have the Chiefs have a huge hole at left tackle, and somebody has got to protect Mahomes' blind side.
There we go.
All right, so this is our board. I am going to save it and put it on our socials, but this was very quick and painless. Couple hiccups. So remember, Brock Powers is a New York Jet. That was me being quick with my mouse. I apologize, ladies. I was trying to be quick about it, but oh well. So,
did we get a grade?
No, that's only for teams.
Oh, it's an A. Can you imagine if we got every single pick and we're like,
I can't wait to see what we get right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna save it. We're gonna put it on our socials. Basically, what I did for me and Nikki show on Monday night.
Because we have what we did, and then Deb and I do have like our own picks that we kind of like where we overlap with each other. So be interested to see like, what we got right. And I think this is the fun part of only doing one mock draft. Like, you know what? We just start out there, we see what we got right, and that's it. We didn't do it 500 times.
Guys, right. I'm really so excited for the draft tomorrow. I love this. Is one of my favorite parts of football season is seeing these kids' dreams come true, and the families are there, and everyone's crying because, these kids have worked since they were 3 years old and played football, and it's a really just special time. And I love to see people and athletes succeeding. So I'm excited for tomorrow.
For sure.
Yeah, it's exciting. Do you guys think if a trade, I'm sure trades are going to happen, but do you think it's right away or do you think we got to wait a little bit? And if you think that, so Deb, like do you think the first one is Arizona and New York?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Also too, I mean, there's we'll see about the Chargers too. I mean, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Like the Chargers with the Vikings and then taking JJ McCarthy instead, sending Herbert to the Vikings. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different scenarios out there, but no, I for some reason, I really think the first trade is going to be Arizona and it's going to be the Giants and you guys are going to get McCarthy. You guys need a quarterback.
That's going to be
fun.
That's going to be a fun reaction.
That we do. I am just going to hop off the podcast if that happens at that point. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear our own fan base.
You will definitely be getting a call from me because I'll just be like in shock. Actually, it's like if I said that, but yeah.
I mean, it could happen, Danny. If a trade goes down, do you think New York is first? Like, is that how soon it'll be? Or
I mean, I think I'm gonna be enjoying what everybody's been saying today in the last couple of days. If it was a Cardinals or a Chargers trade, they would rather stay in the top 10. So the Giants is more appetizing, especially like we've been mentioning this whole draft season. There's 3 stud wide receivers. They know they can get at least one of them. So you would think the Giants would be able to take care of their needs of staying in the top 10. It's going to be interesting. Who blinks first? Is it going to be the Giants, who are desperately in a need for a quarterback? They studied them enough, so they know everything about these players. So at the end of the day, like, if you got to really trust your team, because we're not in the war rooms, we could only speculate. So I'm at that point. I'm turning into Nikki every day. Like, all right, enough.
I'm interested to see what the Raiders do because
they're another
need
team.
A quarterback.
I
think it might be. I'm kind of with you. I think New York would be probably the one to go first if they trade. But I think the Raiders might do something.
Well, the Raiders could always Raider. That's never out of the question.
Yeah.
The Broncos need one as well.
Yeah, what are the Broncos doing?
I think Zach Wilson is going to be a camp body, and they got it for a 6th and 7th round pick, so it's worth it. You know what I mean?
I'm also hearing something about a trade with Justin Jefferson. Arizona with the Vikings.
That would be, I don't know about that. That would be nuts.
I'm just saying what I'm hearing.
No, I know. I'm just saying that would be insane.
That would be insane to get a top QB is what they would do. But I mean, if you're giving up one of your best players for a top QB that you're not even sure is going to be a top QB.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never know who's gonna bust. So, but tomorrow night will be, Zach Wilson, just
Mac Jones.
Oh,
Mac Jones. The list goes on and on and on and on. At least they make Daniel Jones look successful to a degree.
Who does? Oh, those guys comparing them to. Oh, yeah. No, I'm with you, Bill. Sources just be like, trust me, dude. Believe me, I've had my fill. I'm so tired of like sources say, and then it's like the alarm emoji, and it's like draft rumor, breaking news. Like I said the other night. No respect to Diana Rossini, but for her to say, breaking news, the Patriots are open for business. It's like, okay, like, isn't every team, if it makes sense for them, like. So I don't think that that's breaking news. I'm tired of hearing everybody's sources. So I'm ready to let's just get to tomorrow night and just let's go. I'm ready. It's like, you know what it's like? Have you ever like practiced for a presentation so much that you're just like, oh my God, I can't look at this anymore. I can't write. I can't look at it. I just got to go and do it now.
Yep.
Right.
We're all at that point. I think we've all seen all the different scenarios, and let's just get to the actual event.
Yeah, now the professionals have to take care of their
only
jobs.
the professionals know, and some of the professionals don't even know, because you don't know who's going to take who before you and who's going to trade, and
All right,
you just cannot predict the draft.
all right. So I was joking when my Dallas Turner wasn't getting taken in your mock draft. Who is going to be that unfortunate person that's going to be just staring at his watch, staring at his phone, his girlfriend's family is like consoling him, saying
they're trying to play it cool, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm falling like a rock."
The Will Levis of this year's.
Yeah, who's gonna Will Levis, Aaron Rodgers, CeeDee Lamb.
Will Levis deserved to fall because he puts mayo in his coffee. So
yes, he did it one time,
but he's good on the field.
He eats the whole banana too, peel and everything.
Yeah.
I was shocked that he fell to the second round last year. From what I saw at the combine, I was actually a fan.
A lot of people think he could be this year. It could be JJ, or it could be Penix, or it could be
I thought about JJ McCarthy for that. I don't think so, because I think Harbaugh.
Yeah, there's too many teams. Yeah.
So much, and he had a really good pro day, and he had a good combine as well. So I think JJ's going off.
Relatively quick, yeah, I feel.
I keep seeing like now, the past couple of days, it's like, oh, Bo Nix in the first round. I don't think so. I think he falls.
All it takes is one team, so you're probably right, but all it takes is one team.
Well, you could make that argument for any player then.
No, I know. I'm just. Well,
then
saying.
Don't ask me what my opinion is if you're going to refute it like that.
Wow.
Well, you're like, oh, well, all it takes is one team. Well, no shit. All it takes is one team for Deb. Am I wrong? All it takes is one team to say, like, I'm taking this player, and then the person you guys pick.
I love it. No.
Thank God.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Do you want to share anything else before we log off for tonight?
Deb, what kind of food is going to be at this party?
Ooh. You know what? I'm trying to think of what was at the Chargers party last year. I don't even remember. I was more into what cocktails there were. So,
did they have like a special like Chargers cocktail or something? Or
I forget what it was, but they did have it. They had bars everywhere. It was super it was super fun. Yeah. We were like, okay. Of course I drove so I could have like one. And it was like across town. At least the Rams party is like where I live. So
can you walk? Is it
I mean, yes, I can, but I don't. But I can. You can.
Okay, so if you had one too many, you could, in theory, walk home.
We'll just Uber.
Thank God for Uber. Yeah.
Yeah, but I used to walk all the time before COVID, but now it's just I don't want to say it's not as safe, but I'm just not as comfortable walking at night, at least. So.
Yeah, I get that.
All right. The biggest question is, what is Nikki Nick having prepared for me tomorrow night?
Nothing.
BYOB or BYO food.
BYOF, yeah.
Bring your own food. BYOS. Bring your own snacks. Now, I figure we'll order something.
Okay. I can't wait to document that again. So that's going to be fun.
I'm sure we'll find something for.
I'm not worried.
You'll be all right. Get you some wings, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm not worried. All right, guys, be sure to follow us, subscribe to us, hit the like button. As always, Blonde Blitz Pod on all the social medias. You can find Deb at Sports Report Deb, and of course, Nikki Nick 9384.
By the way, Bill says he loved this debate better than First Take. Don't get me going, because
watch us on Monday night, Bill, and you will never be disappointed. So, as always, thanks for watching. We're going to be posting a lot during draft season. As always, have a great night, guys. Enjoy your draft.
Bye. Go Giants.